Let's start with the truth that HR professionals know all too well. The world of work is changing fast. From AI copilots to hybrid work, from geopolitical shifts to human sustainability, the pace is relentless. But amid all of this noise, one trend stands out to me, one that feels almost too radical to be real, and that's the end of jobs. There's a quote that I love: the more reflective that you are, the more effective you are. And it's true, especially in HR. Our role isn't just to respond, it's to be curious, to explore, to anticipate what's next. We're not just stewards of policy, we're architects of possibility. And this shift from jobs to skills is one of the most exciting frontiers that we can help shape. Now, I get it. The phrase sparks cynicism. Job titles are how we define careers, compensation, even identity. But what if we've been looking at talent through the wrong lens? What if the real opportunity lies not in what people are called, but in what they can do? So I put this to the test. I asked AI to rewrite my own CV resume, not by roles, but by skills. Suddenly, I wasn't just a CPO or a CEO, I was a strategist, a communicator, a culture builder. It changed how I saw myself, and more importantly, how a recruiter or a client might see me. During COVID, airlines faced mass disruption. But instead of layoffs, some took a skills-based approach. Cabin crew trained in first aid, crisis management, communication were redeployed to healthcare roles. HR didn't ask, what's your job? They asked, what can you do? That's the shift. That's the power. Leading organizations are already embracing this. IBM uses AI to assess candidates by skills, not degrees. Unilever replaced CVs with gamified assessments. Google and Microsoft hire for competencies, not titles. And I've seen firsthand in our work with Google how their Googliness approach radically shapes their hiring strategy, helping define what makes their culture unique and scalable. Skills-based hiring isn't just about recruitment. It's about internal mobility. It's about agility and resilience. Bupa Arabia and Modem are already using AI to map talent and to match it to opportunity, regardless of job title. So how do we make this real? Well, at OrgShakers, we help HR teams shift from job-based structures to skills-based planning. And it starts with deconstructing work, identifying observable skills and mapping them across roles. And when it comes to learning and development, it's not just about running training, function by function. It's about clustering talent around critical skills, skills that align with business needs and strategic goals. Imagine bringing together people from across departments to build capability in data storytelling or AI literacy, because that's what the business needs next. So this isn't theory, it's a practical framework for recruitment, for development, and for workforce planning. Strategic workforce planning isn't new, but it needs a refresh. In a fast-moving world, we must predict, develop, and deploy talent based on skills, not just for today's jobs, but for tomorrow's challenges. So, is it really the end of jobs? Well, maybe not. But it could be the beginning of something better. So, let's get curious. Let's get creative. Let's start shaping the future of work, one skill at a time.